Hi viewers, today's topic is a metallic crystal. Right, what is a metallic crystal? In case of metal, the valency electrons are mobile. Mobile means they easily move. Movable, that is the meaning of mobile. Movable, which can move. Mobile and are not bound to any particular atom. So that means they cannot bind with any nucleus. They easily move. These are free to move throughout the volume of the metal. They easily move. They cannot be attracted with any other nucleus. Thus, a metal may be regarded as an array. Array means group. Array of closely packed ions. Closely packed means very near many number of ions present. That is array of ion closely packed. Or ion core immersed in a sea of electron gas. Okay, ion core. C means that is one we see, we know C means water C. So like electron C means many number of electrons has to present at a point, right? Next, thus a metal may be regarded as an right ore. There exists an electrostatic force of attraction between electron gas and a positive ion core. Positive ion core is a nucleus. Electron gas is a group of electrons which present around the nucleus. Group of electrons. Then attraction forces will start. That is easily. Why? Because electron gas electron gas is negative one. Positive ion core means the nucleus is positive. Attraction force will start. A metallic bond is formed when force of attraction between the positive metal ions and electron gas exceed the mutual repulsion of electron in the gas. Mutual repulsion means what? Okay, metallic bond is formed when, see here what is that is attraction force between positive ion core means nucleus and electron gas. Okay, it is a nucleus, and let there are the cloud of gases, cloud of electrons are there. Okay, around the nucleus electron also present. First they have the attraction between these two things. When their attraction is very when because of these two things, because of the attraction, if this cloud is coming towards it and it is going in this direction, then what happens, these here electron and around the nucleus also electrons present, then these two electrons starts repelling, then they stop and they cannot attract, means here equilibrium they will be reached. That means the force of attraction how much present, repulsion also same present. Okay, that is a mutual repulsion of electron in the gas. Then they stop and form bonds. That both those bonds are called metallic bonds. Characteristics of metallic bonds. Metallic crystals have crystalline structure only. Okay, they have only crystalline structure, no non-crystalline structure present. They are high they have high thermal conductivity, means they easily allow the high temperature due to presence of free electron. Okay, why? When the electron present, why they act as a good conductor of thermal, means these free electron can carry the heat energy or energy from one place to another place. Because of that only they have high thermal conductivity, and they have high electrical conductivity also. Electrical conductivity means electricity easily pass through them. The metallic bond is comparatively weaker. See, metallic bond is comparatively weaker, means their bond is weaker than the ionic bond and covalent bond. So ionic bond, covalent bonds are very much strong, but it is weaker bond. Usually moderate to high melting temperature. Moderate means intermediate. Their melting temperature is intermediate of ionic and covalent bond. The metallic crystals are opaque. Okay, so they cannot allow the light. Okay, they cannot allow the light. When for what? To all the electromagnetic radiations. So electromagnetic radiations it cannot allow, it can act as a opaque to them, means stopper. From very low frequency to middle frequency, middle ultraviolet. Okay, from lower frequency to middle ultraviolet, where they become transparent. Metallic crystals have high optical reflection and absorption coefficient. Okay, so they can reflect easily and they have the high absorption coefficients, means absorption powers also. So okay friends, thank you, don't forgetting